Hey everybody, so today I filmed a tutorial on how I do my brows and my winged liner. I probably get asked this more than anything else ever. So yeah, that's what it turned out to look like. And I think I did a pretty good job. I'm not always so graceful with my eyeliner and eyebrows. I have my days where they look wonky as fuck. But I wear glasses, so that really helps with the eyeliner bit. But my eyebrows have always been a big thing for me, just because I'm Armenian and I have a lot of them. They're voluminous, and yeah, I like them to look nice. So hopefully this is educational, and yeah, if you want to see how I do it, then please keep on watching. Now, normally when I fill my eyebrows, I will use a pencil or a pomade / cream product as the base, and then I'll go in with a powder near the front of the brows. So, ooh, just spilling everything today. The pencils that I frequent are the Dior Brow Styler, and this is the shade Universal Brown, and this is absolutely phenomenal. If you're willing to shell out the money for this, this is a really good brow pencil. And then I also use, on the other end of the spectrum, a brow pencil that is $1.99 from the brand Essence, and this is what I started off filling in my eyebrows with when I first started filling my eyebrows in, and I've probably gone through about like 5 of these, and they're still really good, and I really enjoy these pencils as well. So I would recommend, if you're first starting out, to start out with something a little bit cheaper and then move your way up to like pricier products if that's your thing, just because you don't want to spend like $32 right off the bat on a brow product if you've never filled in your eyebrows before. Personally, I didn't, so that's why I started out with this. Now, what I will normally use on my eyebrows are my Anastasia Dip Brow, and I have the shade Auburn right here, and this is what it looks like. And this is pretty much what I've been using every day since I got it. I will switch out my pencils sometimes if I feel like it, but the majority of the time I'm using this stuff. However, my hair is no longer red, or, I mean, it has some red to it, but it's not as red as it was when I purchased this, so I still feel like this doesn't match my hair completely. So I went over to Sephora and I noticed that now in Canada they have released all the newer shades for the Anastasia Dip Brows. So I got myself 2 little samples, and one is the color medium brown and one is the color soft brown, I believe. Yes. So I'm going to be using soft brown today just because I don't want to try the darker one and then look absolutely insane in this video. So this is what the shade looks like, if you can see that. Hello, little focus. So yeah, that's what it looks like. It's just like a deeper brown than the Auburn is, and it's still on the warmer side of the spectrum, but it's a little bit cooler and I think a little bit more universally friendly, flattering, I don't know. So I'll show you the 2 different brushes that I like to use with these. I have the MAC 266 angle brush, which is this one right here, and this is like my go-to brow brush. I've probably used this, I don't know, maybe like 3 months, 4 months. I've had it like that long, and it still hasn't frayed or anything like that, which I find does tend to happen with a lot of angled brushes, and I'm really careful when I wash my brushes and stuff. So this is a great brush, but I also use the Eco Tools angle brush, which just looks like that, if that would focus. Of course not. But they are similar in shape and thickness. I don't like my eyebrow brushes to be too thick because when you're filling in your eyebrows, you want to mimic little hairs, and if you're doing like shorter strokes, it's much nicer with a thinner brush, and that way it looks a little bit less, I don't know, thick and terrifying. So what I'll do is I'll start right in the middle of the brow, and you can see that I have a little gap there, and I'll just kind of work my way near the end. And near the end of the brow, I'll always use like a longer stroke, just because the tails of my brows are really sparse, and I don't know, I like it to be kind of cleaner there, like a sharper edge. Also, if you use too much product with the dip brow, it does tend to like clump up, and they're really creamy products. It's not that, it's just you're kind of overloading your brush a little bit. So I'll just kind of go along the end, or the bottom of the end right here, And then I will kind of go to the top where my arch is and just kind of connect it there. It's almost like a triangle. That's how I envision it to myself. And you're mostly outlining the brows right now, so if you see a little sparsity right in there, that's fine. We will fix that in a second. I'm really liking this color. I think this might be the color for me. So yeah, so once I've done that, I will go in with some more, and again, start closer to the middle, and then inch my way forwards. Just like that. If you find that you've made them too thick or the line is kind of wonky, don't worry because we'll clean that up later. So one trick I like to do is at the base of the brow, I'll just kind of press the product and then just kind of flick my brush upwards. And that kind of gives like a nice soft finish. Where's my eyebrow spoolie? I'm going to go in with an eyebrow spoolie, and I just always do this while I'm doing my brows and kind of brush them through and just soften them up, make them look a little bit less crazy. This kind of moves around the product too, makes it, I guess, better distributed throughout the brow, so you're not having like, I guess, Sharpie eyebrows is what I want to say. So that's what we've got so far. And then I have two NYX Cake brow powders, and this one is the first one I ever bought, called Taupe Ash, which is well loved and grimy as hell. And then I also have it in the shade Brunette, so that's that one, and this is the one I'll be using today. So I'm going to go in with my Eco Tools brush. You don't want to use the same brush you use your dip brow for the powder, just because it'll tend to cake up, like the powder will cake up on the brush. So what I suggest is, if you don't have two angle brushes, always carry a little paper towel with you when you're doing your makeup and just kind of rub it on the paper towel. I just like to use my Crown Brush makeup brush cleanser, and this will just get everything out, and it's alcohol based, so the brushes dry fairly quickly. So I'm gonna go in with the darker brown shade and go towards the end of the eyebrow and just kind of go in the middle and fill in everything the dip brow kind of didn't. I like to do a combination of both because that makes them a lot more natural. Yeah, they kind of just don't look as scary. And yeah, I'll just go over this part. When I'm doing the top parts, I won't really touch those too much with the dip brow, but I will with the powder. And I kind of always round this part out because my eyebrows are quite arched, almost too arched. So I kind of just round them out, and that makes them, I don't know, a little bit less arched. Triangular is the word I'm looking for. So I'm just going to brush through them with the spoolie again and kind of make everything look a little, I guess, less crazy. So that's what they look like all filled in. But before I like to do my eyeliner, I like to put down like a lighter base. That way the liner doesn't transfer into my crease because I have hooded lids. So I'm just going to be going into my little MAC quad here and going into the color Orb from MAC. Just grab a little shader brush and just pack this on. You can even use like a pressed powder, anything remotely close to your skin tone. You don't want anything, well, I mean, if you're gonna do an eyeshadow look, go ahead and do your eyeshadow look, but I'm just doing eyeliner for the video. And I just want the lids to be completely matte, so there we go. Now, I have like three favorite eyeliner brushes. This is just one of them, the Sephora Professional Pointed Eyeliner Brush number 17, which is just a tiny, tiny little eyeliner brush. I also really love my MAC 209 and 210 brushes. They're just dirty right now, and I really do tend to flock towards using this one and the 210, so I like thinner brushes, but whatever I'm feeling that day is what I'll do. The eyeliner I'm using is MAC's Black Track Fluid Line, which is my standard favorite black eyeliner. I've yet to find one that I really like as much as this, and I do prefer gel to pencil and or liquid just because it's easier to work with, it's more forgiving, and it's blacker. So I hate shiny black eyeliner. It is the bane of my existence. So hopefully I stay in the frame for this entire thing, but so I just get a little bit on my brush, just like that. And I'll start again at the middle of my lid, or my lash line, and I'll just put some down just to kind of get it on there, really. And I'll start inching forwards, just like that. So you're basically just doing like a regular eyeliner all across. What really helps make this line, I guess, straight or smooth, and in general when you're doing your eyeliner, is anchoring your pinky on your cheekbone right here. I find that really helps. Also, having your elbow down on something solid like your desk or whatever, that also really helps. Using a nice big mirror also helps too. I find when I'm doing it in a like tiny little mirror, I have like a smaller perspective, so it's harder for me to really see what the fuck I am doing. You can hear people outside, but that's okay. So what I'll start doing is just really start drawing the wing from the top. And I know a lot of people start from the bottom, but I normally will start from the top right here. And just kind of extend it out and then connect it at the bottom. And I just find that's what works for me. And then I just basically keep going in and going over it, making the line blacker and more smooth. And you can go right across the top like that. This really works well for hooded lids, so you can actually still see the wing when your eye's open. So don't completely shut your eye when you're doing your eyeliner, but that's the gist of what it looks like. You can make your wing as big or as little as you like. I prefer a thicker wing. I always have. I guess the higher the wing, the closer to God, right? Oh, for fuck's sake, shut up. I'm just gonna go in with some more concealer and clean up the edge because I've fucked it up again. So same concealer, same brush. You could also use like a Q-tip and some makeup remover, but I don't feel like doing that, so. I'm going to do my bottom lashes first, and I'm just going in with my L'Oreal Voluminous and Waterproof, and I'm just going to put that on. I like waterproof on the lower lashes because it won't transfer underneath. And then I'm going to go in with the L'Oreal Telescopic in the color black again on the top lashes. And really work that in at the base of the lashes and wiggle it upwards. This is a phenomenal mascara, especially if you have really tiny lashes, which I don't, but the brush is nice and skinny and small, so it can really get in there and give you some volume and some length. Okay. So lastly, I do like to tightline my waterline when I wear just black eyeliner because you can always kind of see, I don't know if you can tell, but you'll always be able to see that little bit of flesh on the top. So I'm just going in with a black eyeliner. This is just from Maybelline. And then just tightlining the top lashes. and that just filled in all the gaps in between. And I think it really pulls everything together. Okay. So that is how I do my brows and my winged liner. Yeah, I think it turned out really good, and I hope I was in the frame for the entire video. I guess we'll find out. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you have any questions, please let me know in the comment section below. Also, if you have any requests or anything like that, please let me know. And yeah, thanks for watching, guys. I'm gonna finish up my face, and I will see you later.